Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Dufferin County Multicultural Foundation YouTube channel. Today we have with us Linda Banks. Linda is the recipient of the Senior of the Year Award for 2022. She also volunteers at the Heritage Orangeville and Theater Orangeville. Our foundation likes to recognize our silent volunteers or helpers that work in the background and give them credit for all of the hard work that they do and the difference that they make in our community. So welcome, Linda. How are you?
Oh, thank you, Althea. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great.
Nice to be here today. Thank you very much. It was quite an honor.
Yeah,
quite an honor to receive this award.
Yes, I saw some of the pictures. It was amazing. So kudos to you, and thank you so much for working so hard for our community. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I moved here 7 years ago. I thought I'd retire in Wasaga Beach, but it wasn't quite working out, and Orangeville came calling for me. So I arrived here December 2014. I pretty much got busy right away. And my first volunteer position was with Theater Orangeville. I love theater. I love going. I love volunteering there. And I really enjoyed that position. I then went to, I believe, the library, Friends of the Public Library, and started volunteering there. And we do, we help out when there's a book sale, when there's any kind of events that they think our volunteers can help out with children at school, not so much at schools, but when they have different things for kids to help out, we're there for them. And then I think I started at maybe the senior center, Orangeville Senior Center, helping there. Right now I help with the day trips. Seniors love day trips. We love to go to theater and we love to go to different places. We just recently went to a beautiful peony farm with 1,200 different species of peonies. There were thousands, and the displays were amazing with fountains and music to fountains. We really enjoy things like that. Our next trip will be in July for another theater event, which we really enjoy. And then I think somewhere in there, I also volunteered at the Blues and Jazz Festival a few years before COVID. And I did volunteer recently at the Blues and Jazz. I diverted cars away from the festival who thought they could get in with their cars, but they couldn't. It was just the vintage cars that we were letting in. Oh. And I also did 3 hours at Theater Orangeville, which was nice to be indoors. I think I'll continue doing that the next year.
Oh, that's great.
And then there's a club for retired people called Probus. Okay. I really, really enjoy that club. And it's a social club. We have meetings once a month. We have guest speakers. We have time to socialize. We sign up for lunch. We sign up for trips. And there's lots of activities. I do hiking with them once a week. And I recently started a bird watching group with Probus.
Oh, that's neat.
And we had a very successful day. We really did. It was just on Sunday, and I'm naming it the official inaugural bird watching outing or field trip. I called it inaugural because it was our first official outing, and we saw 17 different kinds of birds, and we heard 6 other birds, but we didn't see them.
That sounds exciting. That definitely
Bird
sounds
watching is
exciting.
an amazing hobby,
Nice.
even for young people to get out, to go out with their binoculars, their apps on their phone, and just, attract birds with the app. If you want to attract an indigo bunting, you just put the app on and hopefully it'll call back.
I might need you to teach me how to do those. I know one of the things that my kids and I do is we take our cameras out and we love to take pictures of nature, of birds, of animals. So that's really exciting to hear.
Well, there's many posts or many on Facebook. There's many sites that for birders. There's so many. I enjoy all the birds that are seen through those sites in Ontario and afar. So, but I don't have a really good camera. I don't want one. I just want my phone.
And that's okay too. That's okay.
It is, yes.
So tell us. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
My spare time, I also walk on Fridays with Walk for Wellness at Island Lake, and every Friday morning I go there and meet up with a group, and I really enjoy hiking and walking. I love theater. I go to a lot of different shows in the area in Toronto, and I love going out for meals. Those are areas that I really enjoy immensely.
Oh, those sound like some fun activities. I'm glad you're getting out there and enjoying life. So tell us a little bit about why you volunteer. What does that mean to you? Like, what does it mean to you to volunteer?
I believe it means it keeps me busy. It keeps me active. It keeps me busy. It keeps me youthful. And I really enjoy it. There's such an opportunity in this town to volunteer. You don't have to be a senior. You can volunteer at the theater. Theater Orangeville is great for volunteering. You can volunteer at the library. That's another place you can volunteer as a youth, for young people. And some of the other place, and the jazz festival, keep that in mind too. But I feel it keeps me young and active and busy, and those are so important.
I know for me personally, and I think that this is such it's so fulfilling, is when I get to volunteer, and I volunteer with seniors, I get to learn about so many different stories, so many different experiences. And I just find, for me, I find it so enriching. And I'm hoping that that's what when our youth volunteer, they have that time to interact with adults and seniors and learn some leadership qualities, learn some life experiences, and just get to learn different types of experiences from different types of people. And just soak that all in there. And I mean, it enriches your life so much. And so with that, what message do you want to give the community, especially youth, about volunteering?
Well, I mentioned a couple of places where youth could volunteer. One's the library, one's Theater Orangeville, and one is the Blues and Jazz Festival. Those are three areas that I feel youth could volunteer. And then I believe there's youth centers here in town.
That's right.
And just helping seniors would be nice. You could always put notices in the senior center on Bethia that you'd be willing to help out, cutting grass. Idea. Yes, it's helping seniors. And it's so true. Yeah, young people can learn a lot from seniors, and they've traveled a lot maybe, or had different experiences to share. So yeah, I think there's definitely an opportunity in this grand town of Orangeville.
Well, aren't we glad that you decided to choose Orangeville? We definitely
Oh,
are happy that you chose Orangeville. I mean, you're in the Dufferin County community. You've added such value to our community, helping out wherever you can. And you know, it's not always easy to volunteer, and it really does take you know, someone with heart and someone who really loves their community. So thank you so much for that. And again, congratulations. And thank you again for everything that you do for our community.
thank you, Althea. It was a pleasure. And nice to meet you on Zoom today.
You as well.